Hello guys and welcome back to our chaotic succession campaign. So a campaign where I'm switching my nation every 30 years based on your comments. We started as France, then moved to Timurids, Naples, Manchu, Saxony, Texas, Mamluks, Morocco, and in the last 30 years we're playing as Malaya. We formed Malaya. You see that this map is a bit different to what you've seen in the last episode, and this is because I've lost the save game. So I had to play the last 18 years again from 1700, achieving very similar result, I would say even better. In the recording I was attacked by Qing, and in my rerun I was attacked by Qing, Great Britain and Mughals, so that was actually more money that I could take from them. This is fine, the only disadvantage is that the revolution is not here yet.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So this episode will not be revolution focused, and based on your comments I decided to save Europe from France and two Sicilies by playing as Sweden, which is in alliance with Commonwealth, so these two guys could stop France from expanding. Sweden is looking alright, they have 330 income, mostly from the Zlewikk trade node, 160 force limits and decent ideas. Speaking of ideas, there are too many policies that AI is using, so I'm gonna cancel this one for stab cost, which I'm not using, this one for the diplomats, and this one for reinforced speed. I'll need to reorganize our armies a bit, that's why I'm gonna take all of them into Stockholm, same with the fleets. We've got a pastor's regency for our ruler. Both are terrible, so I could really think about switching my govern type to States General to just get a better ruler. I'll do that once I get a higher government reform progress. In the meantime, I can take an advisor which is gonna be focused on... I don't need national unrest, let's go for the production to increase our income even further. Generally I have to handle a lot of things, like trade. I think we might try transferring from Baltic Sea to Zlewikk. I'll start investing money into improving some of the trade centers, especially Zlewikk, which is the key node for us. And then we have to start looking into the mission tree. There's a lot of things that we can do. I'll start with the European politics, which requires you to grow by another 78 development. That will happen. Why did that decrease? 39? What are my rivals? Because I cancelled one of the fleets. Really, these 9 ships. Privateering in Gulf of the St. Lawrence. That's 820 of privateers PP. Okay, let's keep them there. The integrate Sami requires me to have a right religion and culture in all of these provinces. So I will start with accepting the Sami culture. You see now it's pretty much all about converting Kola, but we've got granted Orthodox autonomy privilege, which we can just simply cancel and take care of converting this province ASAP with enforced religious unity. Stora Copper something is allowing me to improve the Delaskogen Great Wonder. I'm thinking about improving it with my money. We've got it. So as we cancelled one privilege, we can take another. Let's take the 1% loans from the burghers. Invest that money into the Delaskogen, and then we will use this mission to improve it to level 3. Remember, this Delaskogen is giving us goods produce, local, flat, that's free. Then we get another 3, and then we get another 3. On top of that, also a global artillery cost bonus. How about we take additional loan and start building here a counting house. Oh yeah, this has to be finished first. And a workshop works as well, but it's fine. Base production 10, it's not here, so I'll just encourage development. These guys are not loyal, which is fine. 1, 2, 3. And the last step is to have money. Take these 3 loans. Then you can click the mission. Okay, that's just showing how dumb I am. Because you see, it's not gonna improve it to level 3. It probably would improve it to level 2 if I just use it that way. It's for production instead. I had to just... Sorry guys, sometimes I don't know about this stuff. I'll get discipline for 25 years, so I'll just leave it for a bit later. If I wanted to, I could just restart, but how am I to restart? You know, in general the country is lacking buildings. Just take a look. Production buildings, factories, soldiers' households, manpower, force buildings, which is actually good news. because that means I can shape the buildings however I want to. So I'll start with building the manpower buildings in as many provinces as possible. Oh my god, I was building already so much. Yeah, the thing is, what kind of bonuses we have here? See, that's bad. Let's cancel this too. We'll take the dev cost that also gives the construction cost. And we will also take... Yeah, I'll keep the missionary strength. So now the thing is, we have to cancel all the buildings that are below 10%. So this way we're gonna regain all of the money invested in them. I will keep the trade buildings and we're gonna reinvest that money with a bit cheaper costs. This mission here requires me to have barracks in the Finnish provinces. This will give me a unique merc company that does not take army professionals, while Drill the Karelians requires us to get the Karelian units, out of army tradition, and 50% army professions. Professions is gonna be hard to achieve, but I could invest just some generals. I will in the meantime just start growing my armies and get rid of the CAF, while in their place I will be building the Karelians. Oh god, my advisors are so cheap. Let's just improve this guy to level 4. What if we send all of the ships to Zlewikk? So we've got 326 of total income now, and with the ships supporting that, we've got 372. Yeah, I use so many cannons, I don't need that many, I think. I mean, we just need to... Okay. See, for sieging, probably I'm gonna go more like for 20k stacks. So we have 4 stacks with 20k in the end. And I can then combine the sieging stack into like a simple stack that will be the fighting stacks in case of a big war. So just keep it this way. I think for the time being I'll remove this 10k of cannons. Okay, now all of my armies will be drilling, which means that I'm getting 0.7% of army proficiency a year. Something that we'll be able to compare to. We start with 100k of maximum bar. Let's see what we're gonna end up with. But before that, let's change the guarantee form as promised. I will go for the Stage General. So let's make sure that we don't lose anything. That should allow me to choose my next ruler. 3-3-4 is certainly much better than 4-1. So my mana generation is right now 10, 13, 10. And looking at everything, I'll focus on the mill points. Let's get this guy level 4. In the meantime, I'll start building more trade ships that will be focused on the North Sea. I should also deal with these pirates in Novgorod. I'll take 10 heavy ships from this fleet and hunt pirates over there. It should not impact our trade power much. And you'll see that after the month tick, the impact will be big because I'll also change the ships to protect Zlewikk, but you'll see. 239, 263. It's because pirates here, they are down to 25%, which is still a lot. So let's just go ahead and take all of the heavy ships except the one that is giving us the bonuses, so the flagship, and send them to hunt pirates in Novgorod. With Kola converted, I can get the mission integrate the Sami, which is giving us some manpower over there, and forest expansion, which is a privilege for the burghers. This privilege is giving us reducing the development cost on the forest provinces and wood provinces by 15%. But you see, it's also taking 10% of max absolutism. We might want to figure out how to increase our max absolutism first. Honestly, the impact is not like huge as well. Yeah, I mean, the dev cost is gonna be of huge use. I definitely want to leverage it. Let's go. And the forest expansion is requiring me to every forest and wood province in Scandinavia is having at least 6 development. And it seems that only this province is lacking that. Let's just go, encourage development, dev it once. And then I can take the forest expansion, which is every owned province in Scandinavia gains 10% prosperity. I have prosperity everywhere anyway. And every owned province in Scandinavia which has an Arctic climate gets Arctic expansion, which is minus 40 development cost modifier and possible buildings. Let me just show you the climate map mode. So all of these white provinces, you'll see that first of all, because it's Arctic, they get plus 50% dev cost, but then they get minus 40 from these missions. So what I'll be doing now, I'll be looking for provinces with the lowest development, like Aland, and I will be building their universities. So we'll be doing a really huge focus on deving up these provinces. But I'll probably focus more like the provinces of the forests, so I leverage my bonuses from the privileges, like probably, for example, Karelia. So, you know, generally my plan for this session is to take the first part of the campaign to play ultra troll and build up this nation to an insane level, and then we're gonna beat the shit out of France. Looks like AI had a lot of issues with influenza. I have to quarantine all of the provinces because they were just ignoring it. The additional 20 trade ships that I built to protect trade in the North Sea increased my income up to 402 already. So I think it's absolutely worth to build even more of them. It looks like AI did not improve the trade centers in the North Sea because there's not enough development. So gonna leverage universities to achieve that. Time to get rid of royal favorites because it's disabling the diet, which I need to get enough of loyalty of burghers to get the death cost. I'll switch it to the guarantee fund that you already know from my previous episodes. It's the one that allows me to get in Age of Revolutions a state edict local goods price modifier. Let's take it. So right now we have 400 income. Let's see the impact. 414, 426. And call the diet. And we need for burgers. Oh yeah, that's super easy. But I'll wait, of course, for them to get to 51 of equilibrium. Then we're gonna complete this for additional 10, which will allow me to start deving like crazy. Birthplace of Revolution is in Prussia. That's really good, that's really good. Anyway, with the barracks built in the Finnish provinces, I'm unlocking the Hakapelita Cavalry, which is 12k of CAF, that is +1 CAF shock, movement speed, and just 4 ducats a month for them. I think I can feel free to take the discipline now as well, and 1000 ducats, which also allows me to monopolize the Baltic, which gives me the copper of the last Kogan, which is changing the prices of copper and iron. So I can change them for 40 years. 150% of the copper and 25% of the iron. So now we are at 455, 475 of income. How is the last Kogan? The last Kogan is earning 25 from the production itself. Well, how about we improve the workshop and get another 6? Okay, I think I'm ready to start deving. This is my map mode of universities. Some of them are still building, but I'm hitting the points cap. So, how about we send this guy to the protectorate in Novgorod for a month? But there it goes. Now we got the death cost from this guy's 5% because they don't have much influence, but that's anyway pretty strong. Just make sure to send these guys back to Zlewikk. So this is gonna be fun because we've got a lot of gaff capacity space. And I told you it's gonna be uber tall, not tall, uber tall gameplay. Let's go start with Blacking. Get the death cost edict. We've got 10% death cost from the scanner trade center, gives us on level 3. So this costs 14 right now. I just start deving it with some admin mana and mill mana. Up to 15. Then at 15 I can go and expand infrastructure, which will allow me to build 2 manufacturers. Actual manufactory and soldiers household, but also it gives me 15% of death cost. So now it just costs 15 per death click. And I can focus with deploy and the mill points. And that's the first one. Who's next? We'll go next to Ostergotland and get the development cost modifier. We are gonna develop it up to 15, expand infrastructure, and develop it up to 20. And I'm gonna do that in a couple of provinces to reduce all these points to around how much ahead of time we are. Let's reduce it down to 400. Okay, I think we are done. Our development is right now at the level of 1015, so we've got 65 dev clicks. It's gonna help me scale the manpower, income, and obviously the not only production but also the trading. I'm getting close to 500 in total. And that's also the European politics mission, which is giving me a cheaper advisor and additional diplomat. Wait, this requires me to recruit an inquisitor or theologian at least level 2. Easy peasy. Do this. In exchange, we're gonna get missionary strangers to heretics into spread the true faith provinces. And we're gonna unlock a branching mission. University of Sweden will give us innovativeness, universities into provinces, and 200 admin mana. So the branching missions. First branch is Catholic path. Second branch is Reformation path. Third branch is Humanist path. Let's see the Reformation first. Join the Reformation. I'll need allies that are the same region as me. Then, oh my god. Yeah, it might be hard to do it at this point of the game. How about the Humanist path? North path is the fourth one. Here I'll need an advisor. Humanist ideas, no. I mean, Catholic path is also impossible. Let's just go ahead and take the Reformation path, but I doubt I'll do anything with it. You know, with all of this deving, I can follow up with a lot of training fields, and also soldiers, households, and manufactories. Honestly, looking at the interest per annum, it's 275. So I pay very little for the loans. I'm gonna take a bunch of them. Let's make it 10k. And I'm gonna invest them into manufactories. Should pay off quickly. And also follow up with some canting houses. How much I'm paying for this? It's 30 of interest. Let's just increase the amount of loans up to 50 interest. Yep. Now this part of the loans will be invested into the training fields. Pretty much every province in our country will be building something now. And with 6,000 of ducats left, I could go to Delaskogen and start improving this to a higher level. And I will be investing manpower. But before that, we want to build up more of the Karelians. All this is type of units that we need. Army professionalism. So we're getting to 50, close to 50% that we really need. Turns out this mission is much easier than I thought, because there are a couple of little countries in Europe that are Protestant or Reformed. Look, number 1, number 2. This is gonna be a bit harder. It's gonna be number 3. And I have to just find one more that will be willing to do that. Yeah. Okay. So I just need only these guys to accept. There it goes. In exchange, I'm getting guarantee from progress, church power, diplo points, and the church power increase. I mean, the first bonus that I will take in this age is either artillery damage from back row or available levels versus force, but I think versus France and Prussia, I rather need this. Since I'm close to hit the points cap, I'll take the admin tech, which unlocks me in a new idea group, which is, I think, gonna be quantity. We really need more of it. And for now, only take the first one because this tech is like uber important. Is Prussia having it already? I'll just take the first one for the manpower. So now max is at level of 184,000. Fun fact, if I wanted to, I could take up to 358 loans. So we only take 50 of them. So in the meantime, where can I take the diet? Because we gotta go and dev more with the barriers. So we're gonna hit the diplo points cap soon. Oh, well, it's more worth to actually cancel it and build the canting house. But in the meantime, I'll do a couple of death clicks without this modifier. Nope. The fall of the empire. So it's after revolutionary Turkey, but see, there's not much left from them. Adjust my stacks. Second quantity idea. Before I take it, I should make an adjustment and take the idea cost. Now this cost me just 360. Did AI take... Ooh, it didn't take the golden era yet. Can I get it outside of developing my capital? Yes, I just have to become an empire. For that I'll need more prestige, which I'm losing out because of the revolution. Well, how about I declare these guys to stop the revolution? I'll just send this one stack, and while the rest can just keep drilling. Now I'm getting 10 yearly prestige. This is just the easiest solution to get to enough prestige to form an empire. Building up on a couple of manufacturers is giving me the peasants agenda, which is national unrest, and every grain, fish and livestock province gets 33% local goods produce modifier. For how long? I don't know, but that should help improving our income further. Guys. Revolutionary France is also here. Now we might say that it's gonna be close to impossible to beat them, as this Sweden, but I'll still try doing that. Now the manufacture is finished, we already have 560 of income. And I could technically slowly start... Let's actually take it. Actually, could technically slowly start repaying the loans, but first we gotta build all of these buildings. I certainly also need as many force as possible here against France. I'll just mine in this area with forts. Okay, there it goes. Let's become an empire. So with the empire, I can go ahead and start my golden era. That's gonna increase our income even further, 620. Goods first modifier impacting trade, 625. Oh, we're just getting started. This even will be surely useful versus France. 5% discipline, I'll lose some manpower for 10 years. That's why I'm waiting as much as possible before I click it. How about we switch some more of the gallantry forms, like here I'll get some more manpower. So I'm gonna counter the manpower that I just lost. Since I don't need this gov capacity, I'll take the possible policies instead. So, as I remember, also Swedish ideas have this. So in total I have 5 possible policies. I'm ready for the war soon. I ran out of space to build soldiers' households, so we gotta go ahead and dev more provinces. So I'll be able to expand infrastructure more, so unlock more of the slots for these buildings. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. With a couple of dev clicks, I can build all of these beauties. And our development is already at 1143, even though I'm not expanding at all. France just proclaimed economic hegemon, which means that they have at least 1000 of income. But in the meantime, I'm finishing the quantity ideas, which gives me 318 force limit, so I'll build up more of better troops, and unlocks me some new policies like goods produce modifier, manpower recovery speed, and maximum power. Take the maximum power and I'll remove the reinforced speed for now. So my income is 645, while maximum power 228,000. Bad news, guys, looks like a revolution started spreading in our provinces, which is giving 25 unrest. Is it impacting anything else? Yeah, it's only unrest because I do remember that it did impact autonomy in the past, but now it seems like it's just the unrest. To prepare for war with France, I just want to defend my lands here. I'm gonna build additional 50 galleys. Two Sicilies is also now revolutionary. In the meantime, it looks like AI Malaya is handling Philippines, so I like that. Not much happening around here, and yeah, the world is getting more and more stable. Russia is dying to chink. Birthplace of the revolution switched to the Two Sicilies from Ottomans. So I'm getting the counter-revolution now. Yeah, we have to declare on France soon. The revolution already ended with the Ottomans. Two Sicilies, who are you fighting? Arabian Sicilian nationalist war. Is France no longer allied? France and Sicily are no longer allied to each other. So these guys are having troubles with Commonwealth and Arabia, but that means that Commonwealth is not gonna help us with France. So we're gonna do a 1v1. I'll make a few adjustments here. First of all, Stade is grassland, so we don't need a fort here. And second of all, we need something that's gonna be super useful here. Is to build a rampart, because it's defender dice roll bonus +1. It's gonna be building for 5 years, so I should have started building that earlier. I'll most probably not even use it for the war with France, but maybe it will be of use. Let's just expand infrastructure and get it here as well. I think that I'm slowly prepared. That's gonna be a hell of a tough of a war, but look, I have a drill that is full on most of the units, which gives landfire damage, shock damage, but also a lot of fire damage and shock damage received. Have to keep in mind that it's gonna decrease super quickly when reinforcing the troops, so it's gonna be mostly used for my cannons. And of course, they're not gonna receive much damage, so it's mostly about the damage they do. On top of that, I have 135%. Well, in fact, if I change this to, it's 137.5 of discipline, 7.2 of morale, and hell of army professionalism that's giving us another landfire damage and shock damage. Whew. I think we are prepared. Is France the same religion? They're different. I could take another 5% from pastors, and I can do that since it's just 5 of absolutism, so we are still on the limit, and it's gonna be even more of morale. Okay. Let's stop drilling all of our armies, get our fleets to Sealand, because it's not gonna be easy to win a naval battle with France. That's gonna decrease my trading. I will see how the game is lagging. I hope probably to restart it. 380 ducats less of income without using the trade ships, but yeah, I have to do that. Let's declare on France. I need an easy war goal, which is gonna be Northumberland for nationalism. And I'm not even gonna call Commonwealth. I'm gonna deal with France all by myself. Let's declare it and start carpet sieging these provinces. We're also moving all of our troops a bit closer. Then around here I will create a proper stack already to defend. and that's gonna be a stack 40-040. I'll just take both of these guys in. Out day one, also start burning my professionals, and it's over 50% for the mission. So now I'm getting 8.3 thousand manpower a month. There it goes, 40-040 stack. Let's take the best general, probably this 561, 5622. And we'll be simply waiting for the moves now. You want to try your fleet, French Columbia? Yeah, hello there, welcome, and goodbye. Since I don't see any movement from France, I'll just start occupying Hamburg, which is anyway a farmland. And France decided to fight with the whole fleet now, with 30 heavy ships. Let's see how it goes, because here, galleys are still stronger in this province. They wouldn't be in the Norwegian Sea. Let's see, 191, 208, it's super close. They have much more combative, I have much more morale at the same time. It looks like we started losing some ships. Just fall back. Yeah, we've lost 2 heavy ships, we've lost 4 trade ships. Not worth for us. Now I can just hide the ships that are too damaged. And I'll keep fighting with, like, catching this kind of stacks, killing a bit too many ships, and hiding. So now in losses we're already at 86 on their side, 2 on my side. I have no idea where they are, that's why I'm gonna create a second cannon stack and I'm gonna start sieging down. And they already were stacking over 300,000 troops in Ravensburg. Yes, please increase your losses to attrition. Let's see, 14.8k, 33.6k. Let's just restart it. Oh, look, they're trying to get on the ships. This is also still a galleys province. Let's just try fighting them again. While I'll be fighting on the navy, it's time also for the first land battle. Start reinforcing with mercs. This is gonna be a hell of a hard battle. Use Tani Hoya to protect my reinforcements, while reinforcements have to get closer. See, that won't be easy. I have to observe 2 battles at the same time. We start reinforcing already. How my cannons? Still having some morale. Look, I have 27% more of discipline, while they have a bit more morale, and the leader is very even. They overstacking a lot. I'm reinforcing it correctly. You guys, I think you have to run away. Yeah, it will be hard to win with them on the navy. Besides, I've killed 116 of the ships. We gotta be efficient. We've got 38k in reserves, so we'll still fine. You see, they're already losing cannons in the second row because of our discipline. While my cannons, they still have some morale. See, 1.24. I have to start reinforcing with the new cannon stack. You guys go on the force march. So I also reinforce the first row, just running out of reserves. Yeah, now you're perfect. The worst part, I don't have any more cannons to reinforce with. That was all of my cannons that joined this battle already. I guess we have 236,000 cannons. But you see, already 50k of them retreated. And when they'll be reinforcing the battle, they'll be reinforcing it with a very low morale, because they are staying in this battle forever. I just have to keep the good reserves. Not sure if I can win this particular battle, but I think, like, losses-wise, we are doing really well here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win it. I mean, they have only 29k reserves, because they have so many cannons in this battle. They have 60k reserves. I'm running out of morale before running out of troops. And I got the crossing. So many cannons. Yeah, and I'm out of cannons in the meantime, right? Because I only had 80k of cannons prepared for this war. I think the key to win it might be getting another cannon stack. Let's start building it already. And let's also start burning the professionals again, while you guys run. So the losses, I've lost 77k. Why, France, my friends, France lost a bit more, because they've lost pretty much 260k troops. Of course we've lost, but we're gonna burn their manpower quickly. Now I forgot about a couple of things, the policies. Let's go take the infantry combat ability. And I think reinforced speed is gonna be super useful. I've got here one, and instead of trade efficiency, I'm gonna take another reinforced speed. So now from 80k that I'm missing, I'm gonna reinforce them pretty much in the next 2 months. To make the management easier, I'm gonna mark my cannon stacks as number 1 and number 2. You see, now when I click 1, when I click 2, I got them marked. And let's start them getting them on the border. You see they're landing from the ships here. So one of the cannon stacks will stand here. And obviously I don't have all of the troops, but I think in the next around 2 months I should have them. And this is our easy wipe. You see they're losing 7,000 troops a day. They received Hoy already. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, this is pretty much a free war score that France is offering me here. Now that I'm pretty much fully reinforced, I have to attack them in Hamburg. And again, my big advantage will be the stack composition. The fact that these are, I don't think they are shift consolidated. And that they're overstacking a lot. I can just go ahead and attack with these guys. Get the mercs close to start reinforcing first. These cannons are getting ready. These guys are landing in the north. So my second cannon stack will go and crush them. Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy and pleasant war, guys. But it's gonna be alright. This should be not a wipe. We are crushing them. I need these cannons soon. Yeah, I'm already running out of cannons in the battlefield. So these guys are needed. They're needed a lot. But they're also busy fighting the French troops. Okay, now that I got, how much? 50 of army tradition, I can take the Gilde Carolingians, which is allowing me to boost my Carolingian troops. In the nobility, there is what's called even Carolingians charge on march. That is giving us morale damage received or shock damage. Let's go for the morale damage received. It doesn't take absolutism. I defended on the north, but I have to run away from this battle here. There's just too many of them. But again, the losers are on our side. What else I can take here? Probably it's gonna be about the force march this time. Okay, troops to reinforce. It's gonna be a hard war. At least they've lost 666k troops already. And how is your manpower? Still there. I have to focus on defending around here and also just keep killing the guys that are landing. How the hell you can go to Zlewikk? It's because I built too many forts here. Did I say correctly that Mughal Austria just got created? Oh yeah. To make sure to... oh my god, the siege ability that France has. Let's get the defensive edicts around here. Okay, Zlewikk should be an easy wipe. Just make sure... I'm gonna use these 2 stacks. 9th, 8th. We wait a day. So we make sure that they both arrive in the same day. We'll obviously ship consolidate these troops. They'll try to reinforce it, but they'll be obviously too late. Okay, whew. Now I'll be fighting with low morale, so it's not fun for us. It's alright, you see, I created a separate cannon stack that will be only focused on reinforcing on time, which will be probably happening soon here. Oh, it's just a hard battle. Oh my god. I've got cannons on the first row. Oh my god, because reinforced 2 days, few days too late. I guess it's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine, guys. Let's just hope that we can. Okay, now I can slow down with reinforcements. Yeah, we'll win it. We'll win it. We'll win it. Easy peasy, guys. Not even close to be easy peasy. Well, yeah, we're winning it. We're just overstacking too much. Still got 40k reserves. Can slowly start reinforcing. Yep, easy peasy. Easy freaking peasy. And you guys, you already go to Hamburg. Yeah, they've lost 70k cannons in this battle. Oh my god. Ooh. What I can do is to rush back this fort. Hopefully I'm not wrong with my capability of rushing this back. This is so good. I also accidentally attacked their stack. Let's wait for Mantic. and try rushing everyone to help. In Stade. Hamburg is down. Okay, I just won, so that's right. It's just such a stressful war, guys. How much was they lost? 1 million already. Hello there, Mr. France. How are you doing? Not too well, I've heard. Yeah. Knowing that they are down to just 450k troops and no manpower, I'm gonna push them harder now. You know, my siege ability is also pretty decent. On top of that, I have a full spy network. I just got an event for 2.5% discipline, so we've got 150% of it now. So how about we use it to attack these guys here that are standing without a general, to enforce it very quickly. Let's just get everyone closer. These guys can siege down. Seriously, 92%. Start reinforcing. That might be a... yeah, that is a bad battle for us. It's a -2. But considering the French army is down to 500,000, I'm taking this opportunity. Our reserves. Reserves are alright. I'll have to reinforce with cannons soon. Yeah, bring the cannons. This is down. Could try sieging down something else in the meantime. It's all level 8 force though. We'll just get these guys closer to be able to reinforce. I have to play it efficiently. Are they again fighting mostly cannons? Yeah, they like have not that many reserves. I mean, they have a lot, but not as many as cannons. I might lose this battle because of how greedy I went for it. I think I am losing it. I lost a commandant, that's the worst part. No, even by the discipline advisor. No, we might have a chance. What points? I don't think I'll win it. But let's see if this reinforcement will make any difference. Oh, it did. Okay, they even had more than double of our losses, so it wasn't that bad after all. Looks like France just became a target of revolution. Because two Sicilies lost it when they lost the war with Arabia and Commonwealth. They're again doing the tricks with landings. They just breach the walls here. While these guys are busy with this, I'll try attacking this little stack with the trade ships. And this should be rather an easy battle. Oh. Come in, you're very welcomed. Oh my god, this is bad. They're gonna arrive here on the 1st Jan, and we're there on 2nd. Okay. It is bad, but it's not tragic. Let's get these guys closer, so we'll need reinforcements. So I don't need this 40k. Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy. That's another wipe. Are you still trying? What the hell are you doing, France? You're down to 360k troops plus 1.5 million already. Okay, this tactic needs to reinforce morale. Same for this one, honestly. This is just farmlands, so it's not like it's giving me an advantage. Okay. Do I have maximum war score from battles already? Pretty much. I have to start occupying them. You go in. This guy has reinforcement. Are they arriving on the same day? Yes. Okay, good. Let's have some fun. The discipline difference is doing all the job. Let's try catching some... Fuck. Reinforce faster. Yeah, I was too slow reinforcements. My cannons arrived on the first row. At least they were slower, so it's fine for us. That's why the main front line is here. I keep sieging down Germany with a separate stack down to 270k troops, so I actually should play more and more aggressively just to make sure the army vanishes without manpower, and that's what I'm doing. It's not like I have a lot of manpower, but we'll be fine. Honestly, they lost so many troops, I should be fine to just stop slackening soon to save our army professionalism. Taking down Picardy almost opens me a freeway to Paris. But I think Verdun does that. Yeah, you go to Paris. You guys go around, have some fun. Oh, this fort just blocked me. You go there. I think I'm done here. 88% war score, 40 from battles, 24 war goal, and the rest from occupying the provinces. Almost 2 million of the troops died. 600k of mine. They're down to 164,000 troops. I'm good to peace out, only taking these provinces for myself. All of this will be returned to Prussia to help them come back. While I will also take a couple of ducats. This cost me diplo points, and it's obviously because of these provinces. Let's find it's absolutely worth it to bring back glory to Prussia. They should love me for that. They want my provinces. And now we'll be slowly repaying our loans for the AI and fixing the RBs. Okay, that was easier, just to remove one cannon stack and one 40k stack, and then we are fine. I can also go ahead and switch a couple of this, like restarting this to regain the manpower bonus that we probably lost already. But I also don't need morale. Let's just take dev cost and construction cost instead. And instead of discipline, I'll soon take the interest per annum. I think that Novgorodian trade will be coming to me naturally, thanks to Commonwealth. So how about let's do it step by step. First I want to see changing around the ships, how it's gonna impact our income. 433 on trade. That's 438, not huge of a difference actually. And if I send a merchant to Saxony instead of Novgorod, instead of 438, we will end up with 42, 0. Only lost 2 value coming out of Novgorod and got 438 coming from Saxony. So now we've got 459 of trade income and 700 of total income. I think I'm gonna invest my admin mana to reduce the inflation, while I'll be slowly repaying the loans. Now we can also go ahead and form Scandinavia, but I will let them keep the Swedish ideas. I think it does unlock a new mission tree, this one on the bottom. I'll just take whatever we can. Democratia, Wealth Navies, yeah, that would be very useful a bit earlier. Mountain expansion, so that's privilege for the dev cost on the mountains, highlands and hills, but that's for 10 of absolutes. I mean, that's fine, we don't need this anymore. I need to dev this one province to 10. In exchange I can scan this infrastructure, which gives us, once iron and copper is found, I'll be getting events for more iron and copper. We can do this, guys. Alliance with Prussia. They are gonna destroy France together. Okay, that one just gonna go ahead and spend all the power points on deving because we are so ahead in the technology. So it's 1336 and now it's 1404. We can finish it off here. 830 of income, 373 of force limit, 335,000 on maximum power. Most importantly, making France hurt. And, by the way, as they broke alliance between themselves, two cities in France, now Prussia is using this moment to try destroying Italians. Well, it's not gonna be an easy war for them. If you did enjoy this video, let me know by liking it, and subscribe to the channel to get notified about the future content. And in the meantime, as usual, you can let me know in comments what should be my next, second to last nation that I will play. We have a couple of them left in the world, and I'm really curious on your ideas. Bye!